So the Pacific Nations Cup 2024 competition is here, and the opening contest is a massive one. Fiji versus Samoa, a battle of the Pacific Islands. Anytime these two sides play, there is always physicality, normally pretty high scoring, and that is exactly what we expect from this contest here. But we are looking through at the lineups for these two sides. Now, this competition, with the timing of it, it means quite a few overseas players are not available, which then gives us a lot of opportunity to see new players from Fiji and Samoa get a chance in this comp. Looking through at Fiji, they are the host side for this contest, and their lineup is as follows. Number 1, Hireti Hetet. Number 2, Tavera Ikanaveri, who will be the captain for the Fijians. Now, normally we would see someone like a Waisia Naifa-Levu, but he is tied up with his overseas side, so that is why we do see Ikanaveri get the opportunity to be the captain in the front row as well. And number 3, it is Samuela Tawake to close out what is a physical front row for the Fijians. In the locking duo, it is Asoa Nasilasila partnered with Timo Mainavanua, a combo that they did try throughout the July internationals, found some success. So I don't see the Pacific Nations Cup being any different. In fact, they should almost have more success in this comp because of the fact that Fiji come in as the heavy favourites. In the number 6 jersey, it is Melideri Alangi. Number 7, Kitioni Salawa. And number 8, Ilia Thanakai Vata. Now, I feel like this is the perfect time to give Thanakai Vata the starting spots for the Fijians. He is an incredible player, has done brilliantly for the Sevens, and I feel like this is going to be his big breakout competition in terms of starting for the Flying Fijians. In the back line, it is number 9, Frank Lamani, with number 10 being Caleb Muntz. Now, heading into that Rugby World Cup, Caleb Muntz was in some insane form, doing brilliantly up against the English in the games just prior. He found himself with a big injury, which left him out of that Rugby World Cup, but now that he's back, I feel like he's slowly building into the minutes. Isaiah Armstrong-Ravula, another great option at fly half. Also, we saw a bit of Vilimoni Botitu, but now Botitu not available due to being overseas. So this is a chance for Caleb Muntz to earn that starting 10 jersey back. Out on the left wing, it is Apeli Momo. He will be making his debut for the Fijians. He did play in the game up against the Barbarians, but that was not considered an international fixture. So this one will be his official debut. In the centres, it is Inia Tabuaval, and also alongside him, it will be Osefo Masi. He came from the Fijian Sevens in the Olympics. He did pretty well throughout that competition, actually partnering up with his Fijian drawer teammate who was playing number 14, Celestino Ravatamanda. They were two players, went to the Olympics, did very well. Fiji not quite able to get that gold medal, but they would love the title of Pacific Nations Cup champions in 2024. And then at number 15, this is where we normally see Eliza Droa-Sisi. Now, he is one of those players that split opinions. Some people enjoy seeing him at 15, some would rather see someone else, and we are going to see a debutant here for the Fijians. It is Voate Karawalevu, and he is a player who I feel like some people may not know a huge amount about, but he can be very strong on attack as well as defensively sound, so I'm looking forward to seeing him in the starting lineup for Fiji. And their impact players, Mizolami Dolokoto at number 16, number 17, Aroni Maui. He's one of those guys that could have been in the starting lineup, but instead they have gone with Hireti Hetet. I believe those two will probably rotate throughout this competition alongside the man at number 18, which is Penny Ravai. Number 19, Ratu Leon Rotui Solia. Number 20, Albert Tuisui. So pretty much the same as we saw throughout the July internationals. Number 21, Moses Sarovi, another debut for Fiji. Isaiah Armstrong-Ravula at number 22. And then number 23, Apasalomi Vota, falls into the very similar category as we saw for Apeli Momo. Played up against the Barbarians, but his official debut taking place here for Fiji. But now looking through at the challenges, Samoa, they've got a pretty strong side for this competition, although a lot of young players who haven't yet established themselves at international level. But at the end of this competition, that could have completely changed. In the front row, it is Aki Seuli, number 2, Andrew Tawala, and then at number 3, Marco Fepalia-ai. To close out the Samoan front row, in the lock and duo, it is Ben Nini as the number 4 with Samuel Slade slotting in at 5. He always impresses in these type of competitions when he's playing up against the physical side. Samuel Slade, you'll see him in the breakdowns, you'll see his work in the line out. Could be handy for Samoa here. Number 6, it is the captain, Theo McFarlane, with number 7 being Murphy Taramai, and number 8, Alojoan Noah Once again, very physical loose forward trio, capable of getting control in this game. And I do think it's going to be one that, of course, the backs are going to have a lot of flair throughout this game, scoring very impressive tries. But it's the work of the forward pack, definitely those men at number 6, 7 and 8 that could help determine this game. In the backline, it is Malani Matavao for the Samoans. He is once again one of those players who have come from the 7 side of things, done extremely well on the Union side. No Jonathan Tamatine in this match, and actually no Eritara Inori either, so they've got a little bit of a gap there at 9 that could be filled by Malani Matavao, and also the man making his way off the bench later. Number 10, this is where they have gone with D'Angelo Lawila. He did have a bit of time at 10, also at 12 throughout the last games for the Samoans. He's a capable player, also has a decent kick and tee. Number 11, it is Pesi Lelua. Number 12, Alapate Leula. And then also at number 13, it is Lalomilo. So he is on debut for the Samoans alongside another debutant at number 14, being Tuna Tuitama. Now, we talked about 7's impacts, and that man for Samoa 1.5 years ago or so, he was absolutely insane in the 7 circuit. He's got power, he's got pace, and he's one of those players that could light this competition on fire if he does find his feet nice and early on. He took a little bit longer to take back to 7's the second time that he was put in the side, but I think that Union is where he might find his most success, so I look forward to seeing Tuna Tuitama get his chance out on the wing. Number 15 to close out the starting lineup, it is Tomasi Alosio. So in the starting lineup, we don't see the likes of Danny Tuala. We don't see, like I said, Jonathan Tamatine, no Christian Leleofano, Jordan Taufua, Stephen Luatua. Few players left out of the selection, some injuries, and also some playing overseas. Off the bench though, for the Samoans, it is Sama Malolo at number 16, number 17, Tai Tuimanga, and then at number 18, it is Brooke Tumalatai, who is on debut for the Samoans. Number 19, Sanio Tuliafoa. Number 20, another debutant, it is Jonah Ma'u. Off the bench, in the backs, it is Denny Tusitala at number 21, number 22, Afa Molele, and then at number 23, to close out the Samoan side, it is Stacey Ely. Now this game, it is only a couple hours away at the time that we have put this video out, so be sure to keep an eye out for our watch along live stream that we will be doing on the channel. It is a 6 PM kickoff here in New Zealand, the opening contest of the Pacific Nations Cup, and we will be live doing the commentary all throughout. But do let me know what you think of these two starting sides, and also who you think will win this game between Fiji and the Samoans. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all for the next one. It is Pesi Lelua, number 12, Alapate Leu.